The Alliance of Genome Resources, which you can find at this URL here, is really a combined effort from six model organism databases and the Gene Ontology Consortium database to provide a consistent look and feel for access to the data that we're already providing our communities. As I just mentioned, there are 7 founding members, including WormBase, the ZFin zebrafish database, Gene Ontology Consortium, the Mouse Genome Database, FlyBase, Rat Genome Database, and Saccharomyces Genome Database for yeast. For the past few years now, we've been working hard behind the scenes to create a website portal that you can access here. This is what the new release for 2.2 should be coming out very shortly. It has a bunch of new additional features. We encourage you to come check out the site and let us know what you think and ask us any questions that you might have. So I'll just mention that we have 2 types of pages currently. We have gene pages and we have disease pages. One of the highest priority items for us is to make sure that we get disease information and human disease relevance about genes and model organisms out to the research community, and in particular to human medical doctors and geneticists. So we have a disease page here that has a basic set of information similar to the WormBase page. There's this left sidebar that shows you the data that's there. We have basic information about the disease, and then we have a list of disease associations, which include disease genes that are annotated directly to the disease or have been implicated via a matching orthology. So that's what the disease pages look like. I would encourage you to check it out for whatever disease you might be interested in studying. Then we have the Alliance gene pages. Again, we have a panel of different options showing the different types of data that we have displayed. We have automated and manually written descriptions for genes, basic information like identifiers. We have a sequence feature viewer that links to JBrowse. We have information about gene ontology using these new ribbons, which are heat maps that show for the basic branches of the ontology ontologies which terms apply to this gene, and we have a table below listing out the terms explicitly. We have an orthology section, which we put a lot of effort into, which basically tells us if we take 10 or up to 12 different orthology calling algorithms, how many of those algorithms will call a particular gene in another species as being orthologous to that. This is PAL1, which is a caudal-like homolog. It identifies CDX 1, 2, and 4 and Homo sapiens. And so we use this orthology information to infer a lot of other information and connect the genes across the genomes to human genes and to model organism researchers. We have the phenotypes table. We have expression with its own ribbon for anatomy terms and anatomy ontologies and the subset of the components. And finally, molecular interactions, which are imported from WormBase, FlyBase, BioGrid, and the IMEX interaction consortium. We also have, if you go to the home page under the data menu, we have downloads and API. This is the downloads page. It's currently in its infancy, but you can get disease associations, gene descriptions, and molecular interactions. And then we also have an API, which we would encourage you to look at if you want to access the data from Alliance programmatically. Within WormBase, in our footer, we have a link to the Alliance website, and also on our gene pages, we have links to the respective gene pages at the Alliance. And if you have any questions, please email alliancehelpdesk@lists.stanford.edu. You can also find that on the Alliance website. Thanks.